Welcome to the Vegas Benchwarmer podcast. My name is Eric. He hate me 702, and as always, we have
Jeremy with a G.
What's up, buddy? How you doing today?
I'm living a dream. How you doing?
You ready to talk some football?
Sure.
Damn, that was high pitch. So today we got some guests coming on. One that has not been on before. We joined his podcast. He's over with DSM Media. We're going to bring him on, let him shout out stuff. Basically, we'll be going through season predictions. Hopefully, we get some bold predictions, team predictions, awards, and any roster news, including Cam Newton and all the cuts and anything else we get into it. You know how we do it. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and bring him in and let him introduce himself. What's up, buddy?
What up, man?
How you doing? Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Oh, man, my name is JD Oracle. I'm over from DSM Media. I'm having trouble trying to find my face on this thing. DSM Media.
Let's see.
I'm the producer, and I'm a host of the show called UFO. Yeah, man, I'm excited to be here. We had these guys on UFO last week, and they rocked it. So I'm hoping I come on and do the same for their show.
Thank you. We appreciate that. We do have the link to that video in the description. We have links to everybody's video in the description, and the @name is their Twitter handle. So if you just go to Twitter, type in the @name in the description, you will be able to pull up their Twitter without a problem whatsoever. All right. First things up. Let's see. First thing we're going to talk about. Look, I'm gonna start off with some bold predictions, but I want to hear Jeremy. Jeremy, you know what? No, we're going with JD first. I'm sorry. JD, what's your bold prediction for the season? What is your bold prediction?
I got the Eagles winning the NFC East. I mean, I know I'm a Steelers fan. I know everybody expected me to have a Steelers thing, but I expect the Eagles to win unless something happens with Cam Newton. If Cam Newton is moved to Washington football team or something, then we gonna have a different conversation. But as of right now, where it stands, I do believe that the Eagles will probably win the NFC East. That's my bold prediction. Nobody stone me. If you want to at me, cool. Just don't stone me.
Jeremy, what is your bold prediction?
I mean, I could get behind the Eagles winning the NFC East, but I think Belichick. I think his team shits the bed bad this season. Like,
okay,
I want to see Mac Jones do good. I'm not gonna lie, but I think they're gonna shit the bed. They paid all that money for Nelson Aguilar. He's been hurt. I think he's going to be hurt to start the season.
Wait, hold on. Can we just give a fair warning? You don't like Nelson Aguilar, right?
I do like Nelson Aguilar.
Okay. I was just thinking.
I didn't want the Raiders to get rid of him.
Okay.
I like Nelson too. I think he got done dirty.
He has a habit of when they leave the Raiders of no longer liking them.
So Gary
I was just making sure.
Gary Conley was a shit cornerback who never should have been drafted by the Raiders.
So why do you think they shit the bed? What do you think happens, Jeremy? Explain that.
I think, with the whole Cam Newton incident, I think the Patriots got to look at what the team may look like for that, 5-6 days or whatever Cam was out. But I don't think, we've seen him play against backups. I don't think he's going to be that great. And then you got the drama queen and Kill Harry.
Yeah.
What's he going to do this season? And
True.
It was rumored that he requested a trade. So, is he going to perform?
I heard that.
Or is he just going to be like, fuck you, Belichick,
Let me say something real quick. So Jeremy's actually right. I don't believe in Belichick at all right now. I'm already kind of looking at Belichick, and I'm looking at him sideways because Brady just went and won a championship, and your team looked like complete dog shit. So I don't believe that Belichick is who we think he is. I know he's a brilliant mind. So if anybody wants to stone me now, you can, because I'm going to talk badly about the New England Patriots. I don't believe those championships belong to Belichick. I believe those championships belong to Brady, because Brady has went out and won another one without even thinking about Belichick. So. And as you can see, people want to play with Brady. They don't want to play with Belichick.
That is true. They had to overpay for a lot of people. They spent a lot of money to get those free agents to come there. I can get behind anybody winning the NFC East, to be 100% honest with you. But
it's literally a coin flip.
But who knows? This could be like one of the toughest divisions. And just because it was bad last year doesn't mean it's going to be bad this year. So we could all just be in the past talking about how bad they're going to be, and they could actually come out and be really good, the division. So, but I can get behind that. I can definitely get behind the Patriots shit in the bed. I mean, I got to see what Belichick does this year with his team before I start to jump off the Belichick bandwagon as being one of the greatest coaches of all time, because Tom actually went to a team that literally was not set up to win, but they could spend whatever they wanted. They didn't have expectations. They didn't have a lot of cap. Where last year, the Patriots literally did everything they could in 3 to 4 years to win championships. So they had nothing. And they had the most players miss because of COVID last year. So to me, this is a big year. But I could definitely see them shitting the bed, because I think cutting Cam Newton was the stupidest thing in the world. But we'll get into that later. I think the Bucs do horrible. I think the Bucs come out, and I do not think the Bucs. That's my bold prediction. I woke up in the morning and I was like, look, there's been a lot of feeling that I didn't think the Bucs would be good, but fuck it, we're gonna say it. The Bucs don't make the playoffs, and they're probably really bad next year. And this is my thought process along this lines. Winning that championship made us forget who the Bucs really were. So they weren't the number one seed in that division. Tom Brady forgot it was fourth down in a damn game. We all remember that. He made fun of it. He literally forgot it was fourth down. They got hot in the playoffs. Everything clicked perfectly in the playoffs. They had a great playoff run. Not discrediting that. I mean, they went great with Washington, Taylor Heineke, whatever his name is. They went toe-to-toe with them. They played great against the Saints. They played great against the Packers, and we saw what they did against my fucking Chiefs. So I'm not discrediting anything that they did. But it's not like they went through and were the Packers last year. It's not like they were the Niners of a couple of years ago. Nobody saw them winning the Super Bowl when they got in the playoffs. No, people were not. I didn't have them sing it, so maybe I shouldn't say nobody. I didn't have them winning the Super Bowl when they got in the playoffs. I had Green Bay ahead of them. I didn't think they were going to get out and beat the Saints, especially after Washington, where that Taylor Heineke almost beat them. That was a close game against Washington. So I wasn't 100% sold that they were winning it. I thought the Packers were going to win it, or I thought the Saints were going to do it with the song swan. But I don't. So at some point in time, Brady's got to be his age. Damn this! No, we said forever about the Spurs. We said for years that Duncan, and out of nowhere, Duncan literally just went off of a hill. He was in a championship season and won the championship. And the next year, Duncan was not that he was horrible, but he was he wasn't the number one player.
So I gotta poke some holes in this thing real quick. So Brady, his game isn't predicated on athleticism. So he could play this game until he's 75 years old, as long as they protect him. Mm-hmm. His brain is as sharp as a tack outside of the one memory lapse, which that could be a senior moment. We could call it a senior moment. But he doesn't. The one thing I knew about Tom Brady is if you let him get to the playoffs, if you don't chop him off the head at the beginning and don't let him get in, he's always got a shot. Mm-hmm. I've watched him for years. I'm a Steelers fan. I watched them cut us so many times thinking, oh, the New England Patriots they're down this year. And he would just get in the playoffs. He'd be the last seed, and then they end up winning the Super Bowl. Because that's all he needs. All he needs is an inch to take him out. The other thing I want to say about Brady and this team is not buns. Like, it ain't like they sorry. Like, they got a lot of talent, and it's spread all over the place. They even got cats fighting each other because they that competitive. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like when you take a veteran team in the NBA or something, and they don't play good in the regular season normally because they're saving their energy for the playoffs. That's what it really matters. You got a bunch of vets now saying, okay, we just won a Super Bowl. Everybody's coming for us. Everybody's going to try to give us their best game. How many games do we need to win to get to the playoffs? That's where Tom Brady's mind is at. He don't think, okay, I don't need to be number one seed. I just need to get in because everybody's afraid of me once I get there. That's all I'm saying.
I agree with your non-athletic point, but this is the issue. The reason why Tom Brady has been so great is because he gets the ball out faster than anybody else in the history of the NFL. On average, it's about 4.6 seconds. You give 0.3 of a second off of that, and that changes his whole game plan. That his whole entire game plan is off. And with age does come quickness, response, reflexes, reaction time. all of that. So you're 100% right. Athletic ability is nothing he used. He was not running around, but he's not 39. He's 40. Like, he is about to be the oldest quarterback to ever play in an NFL game. At some point in time, he's going to slip a little bit. And yes, the Bucs are completely a very good team. They have talent all around. But again, none of them were winning before Brady showed up. Now, that is the dangerous fact that they became winners. So that is extremely dangerous. But at the same time, if Brady goes, if you chop the head off, the rest of the snake falls apart. He's beyond gradual. He's completely beyond. He's at a cliff. He is hanging on by an edge, and Father Time is pulling at his leg.
Don't start that Max Kellerman shit on here.
He's been dude. I respect his greatness, and if anybody can do it, he can. But how long can he? Hold on, pause. I got to bring in one guy real quick. You guys know him. He has a great channel. This is Kumar. What's up, buddy?
How's it going?
What's up? Sorry.
How you doing?
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Can you all hear me okay?
Loud and clear.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm doing really well. How about you?
We're doing amazing right now, having some good old classic fun. We're talking bold predictions. JD had the Eagles win the NFC East. Jeremy had Patriots. They shit the bed, and I had the Bucs don't make the playoffs. We want to know your bold prediction for the season, and if you want to touch on any of those we said.
Okay. I guess my bold prediction is that I think there's a possibility that Trevor Lawrence doesn't pan out to how he was supposed to be in the NFL. I mean, he's been struggling kind of in preseason. I mean, part of that is not even his fault. It's due to the offensive line that Jacksonville has, so I wouldn't really blame it on him. But I don't know if this guy can do what he did at Clemson in the NFL. I mean, I'm a bit skeptical. I'm weary about what's going on in Jacksonville with Urban. So that's my prediction. Not that he's going to be a bust, but that he's going to be not that he's going to be a bust, but that he's not going to be what he was in Clemson in the NFL.
I think Urban Meyer gets fired this season.
Yes, sir. Just fire his ass.
All right. Bringing in the last person. Everybody knows him. This is one of our favorite guests. This dude is hilarious. You have got to check out his podcast if he ever decides to start it again. Absolutely funny. What's up, buddy?
You sold me too high, bro. Now I got these expectations. I'm coming in here fucking raw, bro. What's up? Yeah. Urban Meyer's not going to be one and done. I'll tell you that much. They gave him the reins too much. Like, they let him bring in a whole staff. They're letting him do whatever he wants. Bring in Tebow, let Tebow go. He's not going to be one and done. I'll tell you that.
And then they also let him tell everybody that part of his cut down was because of vaccine status.
Yeah, his moves. He's still acting like a college coach. He's got tendencies. They're hard to break.
Kumar, is there anything you want to say about like the Eagles winning the NFC East, the Patriots shit in the bed, which with Jeremy that means they're gonna suck, or the Bucs not making the playoffs?
I mean, I don't know if the Eagles are gonna win. I don't believe in the Eagles. I think they suck. I'm sorry. I mean, it's not because of Jalen Hurts, but the whole situation in there with their head coach, he's kind of a crazy dude. I just don't believe it. I think Dallas might have it, or the Washington football team if they can get Cam. They're just a quarterback away. I think the Washington football team is a team that many people are not talking about and they're hating upon because that defense is really good. I think that for the Bucs, I think they do make the playoffs with Tom Brady. So I would have to disagree on that. And then, the Patriots. With the Patriots, yeah, I mean, I don't know if Bill Belichick has 2 losing seasons, but I don't know what Mac Jones has in the tank. And they just released Cam. So we'll have to see how that goes in New England. But yeah, I think there are 3 interesting points. They could happen. I don't know if they will.
Ice Baby, what is your bold prediction, buddy, for the NFL season?
Bro, it's crazy. So I looked at all the schedules today. I tallied up wins and losses, and at the end of it, I had the Jets making the playoffs, bro. I felt like an idiot after I did this, bro. Yo, I felt so dumb, but their schedule's not horrible. And I'm just giving them a little bit of breathing room. I think they don't have a bad team.
I have to look for Ashton Kutcher.
I don't think they have a bad team, man. But dude, Zach Wilson might come in and just show out, bro. I do. And whoever said the Eagles are going to win the NFC East is crazy, man. I got them going 4-13 this year, bro. I don't have any faith in them. They're going to be a bad team. It's going to be real disorganized down there.
So I got a question for you, Ice, because I know it's not my show, but I do have a question. Because
Go ahead.
Don't you have the home opener against the Eagles?
Yeah.
So if they blow y'all out or something, you gonna be mad?
Nah, they're not gonna blow them out, man. People are sleeping on the Falcons, bro. I'm
Okay,
not even saying that as a fan. Falcons got a pretty decent team down there, and I think they were just a coach away, and they fixed that issue. A lot of other issues they didn't address, but they're not losing to the Eagles. I'll tell you that right now.
So you have lost your fucking mind with the Jets. Listen. I need to know how fucking high you were at that point in time. Like what were you smoking on when you decided that the Jets were going to make the playoffs? Like, did you have them at like 10-7, 11-6? I mean,
see, here's the thing. I was at work, so I was pretty fucking high, bro. Do I believe the Jets are going to go to the playoffs this year? Absolutely not. But
it's a bold prediction.
Yeah, that's how my predictions lined up. I didn't want it.
That might be the boldest prediction. I'm definitely editing that and putting that up.
Jeez.
Wow. Well, like, don't get me wrong. I was on that crew last year too. I was like, the Jets should be. But then, they don't have
that prediction is going on every social media account.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, no, I take it back. Unless they go to the playoffs, then yeah, sign me up, bro.
Okay. Look, I'm not gonna lie. He did hit me up on a Discord and tell me like Suns Hawks in the finals in like round 1 of the NBA playoffs, and I was like, shut the hell up. But then when they were playing the Bucks, I was like, this isn't even funny. If he's right, I promise you, because the Suns made the finals and then the Hawks, yeah. So his bold predictions are kind of crazy.